Hello and thanks for stopping by JRG Guitars YouTube channel. I've got a kit build that I'm going to be putting together here of an electric guitar. This will be a multi-part video series where I'll unbox the guitar and go through all of the details of finishing, including the wood staining and other finishing, electronics, and hopefully some tone samples at the end. So I hope you stay tuned with me through the end. Should be a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy this first episode. I have today from Solo Music Gear their SG style guitar, which will be a set neck. It's the SL SGK10. Ooh, look at this baby. So let's see what we've got here. This is all mahogany body, mahogany neck. Let's take a look at this guy. Here she is, looking good. Down here, you can see we're routed for 2 humbuckers. It will be a glued in set neck. Control cavity in the back. Looking nice. Let's take a look at this neck now. So this is my first project that I've had from Solo Music Gear. I built a kit build from the Fretwire. It was a telly style build with an ash burl top, dyed it blue. Looked pretty nice. So here's our neck. Looks good. Let's look down here at it. This is a rosewood style fretboard with a mahogany neck. We can see a scarf joint right here. 3-piece neck actually. We have a small piece here, 1 piece, and then the scarf joint for the other style right there. Looks pretty nice. Let's check the all-important neck socket joint and see how we look here. I can see on this right away that I see some router marks here. It's not exactly flush and flat right there, but let's see how tight this is. Not too bad. Looks like we do have some play in here where we will be able to set our scale length properly. I will say the bolt-on neck made me feel much more comfortable because I knew I could adjust at any time. But look at this guy. Looks pretty good. We'll get it under here as well. Headstock looks like a pretty good shape. Maybe some customization. We'll see as time progresses what we want to do. So this will be an interesting one. My plan is to dye it as close as I can to the Heritage Cherry, which is that classic red SG look that sort of always dreamt and wanted. Growing up, when I grew up learning how to play guitar in the early 80s, huge influence was Angus Young from AC/DC. Him with his SG running around stage, always wanted to kind of build one or have one, so this will be a close match to that. We'll see how we do. Let's take a look at the electronics and see what we've got. Alright, so here we are with our bag of electronics. We'll see how everything looks in here. Okay, so tuning machines, truss rod cover, couple of humbucker pickups, bridge, Tune-o-matic style bridge, and tailpiece. All of our poles and everything we need there. Pick guards, and then our tone pots, volume pots, knobs, switches. Let's open these all up and see what we've got. Alright, so small dime-sized pots. What's to be expected on a kit build like this? Let's take a look at this bridge and these pickups. Pickups labeled as FC50 and FC52. These feel very light, very plasticky. We'll see how good they are. Always an easy upgrade is pickups. I think that the pickup certainly is the most important part of your tone. I believe in tone woods and all that stuff too, but the pickup plays the most important part in all of that stuff. Bridge feels fairly light, tailpiece fairly light, but don't look too bad. Interestingly enough, this has some writing on it that has been totally scratched off. Don't know why. That's how it came out of the package. Next up will be to check out the guitar for sanding that we need to do, grain filling that we need to do. I will also check our scale length. I've noticed some of these kit builds when I've watched some of the other builders online, the scale length that's supposed to be 24 3/4 is not adding up to exactly 24 3/4, so we have to adjust what we are from the nut to the 12th fret, and then from our 12th fret to the bridge, of course being double that length, to make sure that our intonation can be as close as possible. I think we can hold for sure that these are not built to the same standard as maybe a traditional Gibson or even an Epiphone, but I think we'll be pretty close. I think we'll be able to make it close enough for rock and roll, as we could say. So we'll check all that stuff out next, and hopefully you can stay along with me as we build this bad boy up and get it stained up and get it ready to rock, plug it into a Marshall, turn it up loud, and crank some of our favorite Angus Young riffs. Alright, so episode 1 in the books. Listen, I appreciate you getting this far in the video. If you haven't already, maybe you could hit that like button, even hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so you can see when the next video comes out, so you can catch the next episode. We've unboxed it, we know what we're looking at, so now it's time to get busy. We're going to do some fret work, we're going to make the frets shiny, we're going to make them feel nice, we're going to stain this guy, we're going to make it shiny, and we're going to have a good looking guitar. Hope it sounds and feels as good as it looks. I don't claim to be an expert. I don't even claim to know what I'm doing. So I'm sure there's going to be some highs and lows along the way. But either way, I'm going to put it all out here on these videos so you can see what I've done. And maybe you can throw a comment as to some of the ways you've done it. Even let me know what I've done wrong. Maybe even let me know what I've done right if I happen to accidentally do 1 or 2 things right. Either way, let's have some fun along the way. And I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.